Well, today is January 5th. It's the New Year's now. It's been about 4 months since my last posting on the channel and been kind of slow. There's just no heat in the shop this year. In my own shop here, it's just so cold to do anything. So we're just plowing snow and bringing more junk, more goodies from yard sales to estate sales to Facebook Marketplace finds. That's all I've been doing. I did move the war Jeep on the lift to work on it. Yeah, I've yet to work on it, but I need to assemble the head. I got the head machined, waiting on the head gasket to arrive. Put that on, copper gasket. And all the accessories are still need to get painted in green paint. They're in primer right now. So no heat, no painting. It's a slow process. But here's the World War II head I got. Got it all painted, it's in primer right now. It's all machined 25 thou off. No gaps, that's good. A little painting there, but it's not I'm worried about. So, anyhow, that's that Jeep. So we're just paint parts, reassemble the motor, head gasket on, and then wiring. The new wiring kit to install from Ron Fitzpatrick. Put that on, fuel lines back on, and then body work. I have 2 fenders to paint, and that's it for touch-ups. And then drop the Jeep off back to his house and he can finish the rest and have this thing out of here by March. So that's that deadline. And over here, I picked up a 1945 Bantam on trade. I traded my 1948 Bantam for it. Now I got a better deal because I got better, it's all complete. His is now in pieces, but he needs parts. He's got 2 more trailers. I need a landing leg. One needs leaf springs, one needs a tailgate. So for him, it's worth it. So did the trade today, brought this back home. So this thing just needs some floor work, rust right there, and rust out front. The metal's all good. The hitch is okay. I've towed with it before. I just don't trust it. There's no safety pin to lock it in place. So that and the landing leg it needs. Otherwise, in good shape. Lights all work. So there's that. And there's this project, 1994 Suzuki Sidekick, 1.6 liter, 16 valve, 3-speed automatic. So all-wheel drive. And the guy that owns the War Jeep, he bought it. Well, I bought it, but yeah, trade deals. He bought it for the brakes. He's got a CJ3A 2-wheel drive, now 4-wheel drive, and he wants to do disc brakes on it. So he bought it just for the brakes. And then Brendan's garage for the rest of the parts to put on. So that's about half our purchase price right there. He says, $100, you can have the driveline if you want it. And I took a look at it. It will fit a CJ2A. So I can do a Suzuki swap into a CJ2A, 3-speed automatic, overdrive. It's got a drop divorce case, drive shaft going forward, and then out back. So this might work in the 2A for only $100, which stock engine is 60 horse. This makes 90 horse. This is EFI, that's carbs. This is automatic and overdrive, but still 3-speed manual control plus low-high. So I can't beat that. So I'm gonna make it work. I have driven it on the trailer, off the trailer, put it in the garage, stripped it to pieces like this, verified it at 2 in the morning, it does still run. And then ever since that, it did not want to fire up again. So I'm thinking it's got lack of spark. It's got 3 gallons of fuel, spring ether, nothing works. So it's electronic or spark not working. I'll wait till spring, not right now. Exhaust pipe, I don't need it, but $20 at a sale for all this, sure. The V6 Jeep can use some of it. So I get that deal. That's about it for over here in the shop. Got myself a new tool cart, Matco brand, $40. So I can move tools from over there to work on this Jeep a lot easier. Got a parts washer now. So that's it for this side of the shop. My plow tractor's here. It's now part for service. It's due 1,800 hours greasing, and I got a portal axle that's leaking oil, bad seal. So I'm working on that. So, but anyway, there's my newest purchase. a 1969 CJ5 Kaiser. It's got a V6 Buick Dauntless in it. It's got a T14 3-speed, I think I'm told, and a Super Dan at 18 in it. It is open diff all around, no posi, but it does have Sears hubs on it. 116 15s, odd. And then it's got a nice hardtop. No glass are broken, so good glass, just needs new seals. A little bit of rust down here on the hinges on both sides. It's just flat steel, weld it, fix it. That's that. It's got a military split windshield, but the tub and the fenders are fiberglass. So it's a downgrade, but hey, never gonna rust. And for me, it's a street Jeep cruiser. I'm not gonna off-road it. So it's a Jeep. You'll see some off-road on the property, but I'm not rock rolling it at Rush Creek or Sigerton. So that's why that Suzuki engine into a CJ2A will be my off-road buggy build. So this could just be a cruiser Jeep for me. I'm sticking about a Ramsey hydraulic powered winch running off power steering pump. So at least have that on board. Put a posi in the back, run some wagon wheels on it, and then 31-inch tires. Leaf springs on this are in good shape, but I do want to add some air ride shocks to it. That's it. I don't do not much else to it. Engine does turn over. It's not locked up. Good. Put mystery oil down the cylinders, lubricate it for a week, let it soak, and we did crank it. Starter is bad, so I bought a new starter. And new starter's installed, works. Decent used battery. Does crank over, good. And then check compressions. For some reason, I didn't have a proper socket at all to fit my spark plugs, so I had to pull the manifolds off. Hey, at least it came off easy. But I do notice I have a broken stud hole on, let's see if I have a flashlight nearby. This might be charged or dead. There you go. So you need to fix this at some point. On number 4 cylinder, it's broken right there. That's got a hole. That's got a hole. That one's broken. So that needs fixed. But every single other bolt came off, no problem. That was missing a bolt, so wasn't my fault. But so besides that, manifolds are all off, good shape. They're not broken. And then got spark plugs out finally. And then yeah, mystery oil down the cylinders for a week, and then hand crank it, then start it by starter and started it up. Then we did a compression test real quick for it, and numbers are pretty good. Numbers are all above 125, so yeah. The first 3 are kind of bad, but that could also be engine is turning over with the starter. It gets warm and warm and warm, so you get better than number for the last cylinder you test. That's true. That's why number 1 cylinder says 80, and now it's 130. We went back and checked it, so it did increase pressure. Number 2 cylinder, I crossed it because I put number 130 in the wrong spot. So 1 and 2 and 3 were mixed up. So don't mind that cross out. But I say good compression. So that's all I know so far. We know now we're not getting spark. So I opened up the distributor, and we think is the condenser's bad. So I went to Napa, got one. So I'll swap that out soon and fire it up and see if we have spark. If we have spark, then I can plug everything up and see if it will fire over. Carburetor needs cleaned, but for now I'll use it, and then I might clean it if it has to be cleaned, probably. But anyhow, I did order a new distributor, so I know myself I'm gonna go over to the well-known upgrade distributor, HEI, I think it's called. I got it from Sal Walter. If it's a Jeeper, $300. It's got built-in coil and whatever benefits it's got elsewise. So I bought that. I'll definitely swap that on at some point. I bought a sticker pack. I still have Dauntless on this side. It's still visible to see and read, but I'm gonna replace them. Once it's all painted though, I'll wait. So that's that. I'm told to upgrade the carburetor to a Rochester 2G, I think it's called. Well, I kind of want to go Holly, if that's an option. So I'm gonna leave it carbureted. I'm not gonna do EFI. Alternator, I'll make sure it works, but otherwise I probably will upgrade it too. Get more volt amperage out. But radiator, I would replace it. It is leaking. But for testing, it's no big deal. But once the thing's all painted and restored, I'll put a new one on. That's it. Body is good shape, besides the rust on those both sides. And then for fenders or fiberglass, that one's good. This one's got 2 small cracks, some fishing line to do the fiberglass repair. I think I'm okay with that. Though I do have some dual stock metal ones I could be using. It's an option. That's really it. Seats are in good shape. That one's, passenger side's good for sure. Driver side could be better, but I'm okay with it. But I want to put a bench seat, 60-40 bench seat in here. Being a cruiser, I'm not going off-road, so I'll do a bench seat if I could. That's really it for in here. Odometer says 9,400 miles. I don't know if it went over at 100 and now it's going back. I'm not sure. I want to say it's low because based off all the notes I'm finding around the Jeep, all written down for oil changes, it seems pretty low. 69, and last I know, 09 was last registered and such, on the title wise. You know, and don't even know if I was running or not at the time. So in 30-year span, I could go over. It's been Ohio all its life, between Canton and Toledo area. So that's all I know about it. So I could go on over, being a fiberglass body and a starter had bad bushings and on the shaft. Grandpa thinks it's well over 100,000 miles. I'm not sure. But my plan for this Jeep is to keep it settled, mostly stock at all. So air ride shocks, 31-inch tires, 15-inch wheels, or with 15-inch wagon wheels, spare in the back, farm jack across the hood, jerry can on the back end, a Ramsey hydraulic winch. That's it. I don't want to lift it. I don't want to go other way. I want a reliable, good motor, good stuff on it. But besides that, that's it. Inside, being a cruiser, I want to have headliner in here. And since the hardtop's going to stay on and it's not going to be going off-road, and being a Jeep, I want to keep, for once, I want to do audio in here, maybe. Some audio in here, some basic setup in here. Not just some Bluetooth speaker, JBL. But it'll be a while till it's running perfect and painted and restored. But that's that plan I have for the Jeep. But it's going to sit for a while because the barn is getting renovated. We're doing design plans. So around March to June, this whole barn gets a whole new roof. We're adding 20 feet that way. We're adding 16 feet backwards for a car lift bay, higher ceiling, full insulation for once. I can have heat in here. Add a potbelly stove for the small tool room, the machine shop, and a propane tank outside, 500-gallon running propane in the shop. And I have different bays that heat it. That way I'm not heating the whole shop at once. I can just do the paint room. I can just do the front room. I can do the back room, or all at once. Not waste propane. And I want it automated, so I'm at work, I can hit some kind of app or something and turn the system on. So when I get home from work, it's roasting warm. But when I'm at work, it can be turned off and save propane. It's expensive. The house, I just filled the tank up 2 weeks before Christmas, 250-gallon tank, up to 80% full. That's the max you can do, and it's already at 30%, first week of the year. So in 3 weeks, it's already half empty, just for the house. So yeah, it's a lot of propane, costs some, but wood burning, you got the smell, the hassle of splitting it, stacking, drying it, hauling it in, making a mess, ashes to deal with. Not consistent heat. Yes, it is rapid heat. That's what the potbelly's nice for. But for the main job, it's just not for me. Pallets might be a little bit better, more efficient, but still. Tractors can barely lift. My neighbor, he's got pallets. It's a big, heavy skid full of pallets. Offload, load, stack, pour, mess. Just do propane. So, yeah, that's the plan for this year. Shop's going to get about 20, 30 grand dumped into it. But that says do it right the first time. is spend the money all at once and do it right. Oh, you have a shop to enjoy versus some people suffer and they can't afford it and they prolong it 10 years and you just suffer in those 10 years. I get the money. I'll do it right the first time. So I can work on this Jeep for myself. No deadline, two-year project probably. This will be done before summer. Probably summer, winter time this year, I'll work on it. Suzuki Jeep, whenever I get to it. And then I have another Jeep, my friend in town. He's got 1979 AMC CJ5. It runs and drives. It sits outside. He doesn't have a garage. He wants it all painted red. It's all fiberglass, painted red. Put new seats in it. All new chrome on it, trim. Add audio, roll bar. Yeah, new windshield frame glass. Like, how much is it gonna cost me? Like, just in parts, I see. Just looking at it, looking at Collin Brothers for parts. About $2,000 in parts it needs. Brakes, unknown. Shocks, probably. Leaf springs look good. Frame's good. Body's good. Some cracks. I don't know. Plus storage. Mom wants me to charge $50 per vehicle in here for storage if it's not mine. So that's $50 a month for storage for him. Better than outside of his house. Anyhow, that's what I'm working on. Well busy. All right, that's gonna be it for a while. I kind of missed my deuce and a half I had. But anyhow, I gotta go. Night.